Exodus chapter 19. Exodus chapter 19 and verse number 3. And Moses went up unto God, and the Lord called unto him out of the mountain, saying, Thus shalt thou say to the house of Jacob, and tell the children of Israel, You have seen what I did unto the Egyptians, and how I bear, and how I bare you on eagle's wings, and brought you unto myself. Now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed, and keep my covenant, then you shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine. Watch this. And you shall be a what? Unto me a what? A kingdom of priests and a holy nation. These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel. Now, with that, I want you to go with me to 1 Samuel chapter 8. First Samuel 8. Verse number 4. Let's read together. We're going to read 4 through 9. Then all the elders of Israel gathered themselves together, and came to Samuel unto Ramah, and said unto him, Behold, thou art old, and thy sons walk not in thy ways. Now make us a king to judge us. Like who? All the nations. They didn't trust God enough to give them a leader. It's almost as if they didn't realize, or they didn't think that God knew the sons maybe were not the perfect people that they were. Now, this is so interesting to me. Let's read just a little bit further. Where did I stop? I stopped at verse number 5. Let's start at 6. But the thing displeased Samuel when they said, Give us a king to judge us. And Samuel prayed unto the Lord. Watch the Lord's response. And the Lord said unto Samuel, Hearken unto the voice of the people, in all that they say unto thee. For they have what? Not rejected thee, but they have rejected me, that I should not what? Reign over them. He gives, Samuel is operating as a judge. Samuel was one of the few, in fact, I think maybe the only person that ever had a threefold office: prophet, priest, and judge. He's judging, he's leading by God's divine word. But he makes it clear who the king is. Samuel, they didn't reject you. They're rejecting me. They don't want me reigning over them. You see this? It's theocracy. It's God ruled, but how's he doing it? He's doing it through people. And so look at verse number 8. According to all thy works which they have done since the day that I brought them up out of Egypt, even unto this day, wherewith they have forsaken me and served other gods, so do they also unto thee. Now therefore hearken unto their voice, howbeit yet protest solemnly unto them, and show them the manner of the king that shall reign over them. Do you get that? Do you hear what he's saying? Go ahead and give them what they want. but protest it. Now you see, if God ruled like just a wicked king, he'd have just wiped him out. It's so amazing to me. I had the Lord speak to me one time, and I may have shared this with you in the past. He said, if you will not surrender your will to me, I will surrender my will to you. Israel insisted they wanted a king like the other nations. God said, okay. Okay. Now, you talk about a loving God. He gives them what they want, hand selects them, anoints them, empowers them. How many messages have we preached about David? How many messages have we preached about Saul? Saul was not a bad person when God chose him. Saul was a humble man. That's the reason God elevated him. Look at David. How much is about David? How much is about Solomon? Are you ready for this? He gave him, anointed him, blessed him, empowered him, gave him authority, but it was never his will. I've been taught all my life that you know, God has a perfect will and he has a permissive will. I don't believe that. God's not fickle. That's like your who's your oldest? Dora, your daughter? She's 16. Like she'd come to you and she'd want to do something that you would want her to do, and she insisted, and maybe she's at an age that, you know what, I can't stop him. Because you don't kill him, you've changed your mind? Are you getting, am I communicating? It's not his will because he doesn't kill us. You know, we think sometimes because God doesn't bring just terrible judgment down upon us that it's his will. It's his permissive will. There's no such thing as a permissive will. He permitted it, but it wasn't his will. But he warned him and he said, it's going to be your demise. What they're going to do is not what I would do. They're going to tax you. They're going to lord over you. They're going to take your lands, going to take your money, going to take, I mean, they're going to be what I would never be to you. If that's your choice. And you know how many hundreds of years in the process was it? You know, Israel as a nation, once they divided after Solomon, and then there was the southern kingdom, there was the northern kingdom. Have you studied that yet? Okay. There were